Cut!
Well, he would have been a very, very dear friend of mine if he hadn't treated me in the manner that he has.
These fish were tied to hooks and slung around my neck. Fish do scream, by the way. I don't know if you're aware of that, but fish do scream. If you're attuned, you can hear them. Actors aren't treated like human beings on the set. It's just awful. It's just awful.
Some actors, you just have to go at them, you know.
Day 214. The actors grow confused as Dad begins to speak in tongues.
Boing, boing, boing,
Right in between us. 30 rounds? So we can get out Figaro.
Eventually, the cast deciphered Dad's slang and forged a new means of communication.
Bang, 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 bang.
It was after the third month, 18th week. Jim was great. He's great. But he was giving me directions and he was upset.
These are the words we wrote. This is the way we're going to do it. The dolly is here. We start the dolly back. We go like this. I want the camera right here.
That was the turning point.
I've never seen a man this far over the edge.
Everything they say about him is true. He's gone off his rocker.
Jim is so crazy he could run a studio right now. That's how insane he is.
I guess it happens. One day you think you're on a roll, you're going, you snap.
This is getting much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Clear the center area, guys.
It's the scope. It's about the scope. It's about scale. It's about just getting too large.
In addition to a spiraling budget, food on location was suddenly growing scarce.
There's been a shortage of food lately. The Fox is holding back this day 330 of the shoot, and then their supplies haven't been coming quite like they should be coming. So whatever you can get, you can go for.
They thought it would create a more realistic feel amongst the cast members, not to feed us, actually.
I know that eventually this picture's going to run out of money. So I've got food stashed.
Fortunately, I had stashed a few gummy bears in a jacket pocket and rationed them out.
In spite of the hardships, the production pressed on. But within a few days, disaster would strike again.
She's not dead unless I say she's dead. Just get someone else. You know, we can find, get another Italian girl. You know, they're all the same. What about this Isabella Rossellini or Lorena Bracco or Talia Shire or Annabella Sciorra or Whitney Houston or... Oh, she is. Oh, I didn't realize that.
With production shut down, I paid Dad a visit at his new job.
3, 4, 5, and here's the subway. We ran short of money with the production, and so we were forced to close down. So what we're trying to do is just raise a few extra additional dollars so we have enough to pick up the production again.
Jim, yesterday when Barry Levinson was behind the counter, he put mustard on the sandwiches. Could you put mustard on that? Hurry.
Although the shutdown was brief, Dad contributed $4.75 an hour plus tips to the budget. Unfortunately, we were still in financial trouble.
I don't know what to do. We're $68 million over budget. Hi, how are you? It's Charlie Sheen calling. No, not Martin. Charlie Sheen from Hot Shots. We are doing a sales drive right now to collect cash to finish the movie. And for $15, you get a Hot Shot T-shirt. Okay, $15. You have $25, a hat, and a T-shirt. And you give Uncle Topper a nice big blow. For $100, you get a Hot Shots jumpsuit. No? Not interested? Okay, for $500, you get a cashmere-lined Hot Shots bowling bag. Okay, for $1,000, we'll give you a cameo in the movie. No? What about for $5,000, a speaking role in the film? No, don't hang up, don't hang up.
I'm done.
Attaboy. For $20,000, you get billing above the title. Hello? Hello. During the phone-a-thon, I personally raised in 2.5 hours, $4.5 million.
Charlie's fundraising efforts kept the film afloat. But within days, the set was plagued by rumors of rampant substance abuse.
I'm afraid drugs are something that I've managed to stay away from.
You want me to turn in other people?
Except occasionally. Very, 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 very occasionally.
I think it's the Pepto-Bismol. It's getting to Jim. He's weird.
I tried some of this stuff, which has been floating around the set. And it was very nice.
Aspirin? Are you suggesting that I might be taking aspirin? Is that what this is?
For the record, no one was caught dropping antacid, but that was the least of our problems. I was beginning to fear for Daddy's life.
Just put him to sleep, maybe. Get him out of the way so somebody else can finish the picture.
Well, there is that feeling that someone is trying to get rid of him, but when Martin came up, he asked for a lot of information about Jim.
Who is this kid? Looks Hispanic. He probably won't amount to much. Is that Lloyd Bridges? Jeez, I didn't know he was still alive. Who's this? Better find out. Jim Abrams. I couldn't believe the studio wanted him dead. Sure, he was 200 days behind schedule and $45 million over budget, but still, this was the guy who did Airplane and Ruthless People. Must have been the Maybelline commercials that gave Fox second thoughts. Well, I guess you couldn't blame him. I couldn't believe the studio wanted him dead.
I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that Jim has a lot of enemies, and he's made most of them during the shooting of this film.
I overheard a meeting the other day where someone offered Martin Sheen $1 million to eliminate Jim.
He makes a different member of the cast start his car for him each night.
Jim, if you're out there, hey, sorry, pal, what can I tell you, just watch your back, man.
Dead?
When his car blew up, that was a sign that something is going on.
Luckily, Daddy survived the coup with only minor head wounds and completed the final week of shooting. The cast, however, was visibly scarred by the whole experience of filming Hot Shots Part Deux.
I don't have a career anymore. I don't think that the studios, the town knows I'm still alive. They've written me off.
I may quit. I may quit the whole damn profession.
Oh, damn it! Oh! Every time I give an order, things get screwed up.
I thought I was just gonna go do another movie. I'm sorry. I have to stop. I'm sorry.
War. It's fantastic.
My career is over. There's nothing left.
Do you think they let me go on commercial auditions? I mean, could have been doing a soap opera.
I'm putty in your hands.
In my hands, nothing turns to putty.
I can't take it anymore. I can't talk to you about this. It's just terrible, terrible, terrible.
I got an industrial Volkswagen film for scale if I make it by next Christmas, but it doesn't look like it,
Se questo signore gli hanno permesso anche una volta nella sua vita di dirigere degli esseri umani, di essere...
Do you have any idea what would happen if you stay here with me?
I would pleasure you at any time, in any place, in any way, for as long as you could possibly desire.
I've enjoyed the time I've spent in the business, and You know, it has to come to an end sometime. I guess this is as good a way as any to go out at the bottom.
Now that's a hell of a gun.
I went off this film. I went off of it. No. I'm out. I'm off. I'm gone.
Maybe when the film comes out, I'll pick it back up again, but until then, do you need any help in your garden, or you need any roofing done? I can roof. You know.
Well, we finally wrapped, and in spite of the usual problems, budget overruns, shooting delays, mental illness, and death threats, the movie turned out great. Dad made the film he set out to, thanks to the efforts of hundreds of dedicated, hardworking professionals.
Holy There was no support. There was no help. It was me and my vision versus the entire cast, the entire crew.
I think he has to apologize to those of us who were involved in making the movie. Or Jim's movie, as he calls it. Jim's movie, as he had to say. It's mine, as he said the other day. It's mine, it's me. It's all mine. It's not yours, it's me.
When suddenly you open your eyes and you realize that you're in a place, not just in film history, in history, where you have the opportunity to make a statement with the magnitude that this movie makes, then food, pay becomes secondary. And I think when you see the film, you'll see it was worth it.
Yeah. The whole answer or the whole...
Pat initiated the idea. He actually had lunch with Bram Stoker. And he said that he had lunch with Bram Stoker. I can't do it. Bram Stoker up at Premium Pico. And no, you can't do it.
Holding our hostage. Let's start again.
We think that we... I'm utterly alone.
Every morning there'd be a hail of gunfire as he drove through the... There would be a hail of gunfire as he drove through... Okay. I'm going again. Here we go. And...
I had a few gummy bears left over in a jacket pocket, thank God, on the Disney Ranch one day, and I'm sorry.
I kind of went on the gummy bear.